cars have
Well,
that.
Yeah.
I was going to say that's one of the most important parts of this is that
Yeah.
there is a significant problem in a lot of metropolitan areas with drag racing or street racing, things like that. And so this is an opportunity for them to come out and go to it in a legal way.
Yeah.
And it's safe.
It's safer.
So tell us about the safety factor. How do you make it safe?
So the race, it's the length of the race is pretty short. So for all
Eighth of a mile.
Yeah, it's 650 feet. So they can get up to good speeds, and I guess they get up to about 100 miles per hour in that little section. And I know that Tesla was doing pretty hard on keeping up with everybody. So anyway, but we have what's called, this year we've incorporated into the system what's called Jersey barriers, what you see on the highway, and they get filled with water, so that will protect the spectators on both sides as well as the racers.
Is that along the whole side of the?
Yeah,
oh,
like
very
900 feet of the race.
Because that was my one, when I was watching the video of this, and I mentioned this before, that was my one quibble with the whole thing, was that I've covered drag racing for many years.
Oh, good. You know more than I do.
Well, and I when I saw it the first time, I was like, whoa, because most drag strips have K-rails of some kind or some barrier between the fans and because I tell the story. There's no fuel dragsters, which are the really high horsepower engines that are out there, which require a whole different level of supervision. But I saw a guy get killed in one of those cars, and if there wasn't a K-rail there, he would have gone into the crowd, because it bounced him back. And so when I didn't see that the first time, I was like, "That's kind of a."
Was that a longer distance?
Well, it was a quarter mile, but he was killed in the first probably 150 feet.
Okay.
He lost control of the vehicle.
Yeah, I'm more
slammed
worried
into it.
about the drivers than I am.
Well, yeah, I mean, I've covered races now twice where there's been fatalities.
Well, don't go to this one.
No, I'm not going. I'm going to go to it because it's amazing.
Okay.
It is amazing to see.
Have positive thoughts.
Well, yeah, but I always worry about the safety of
we
that
do too.
as well.
No, I agree.
And it's like it's not just drag racing, but it's even the short track racing. There was a situation in El Paso earlier this year where, if you've ever seen it, on dirt tracks, they have these sprint cars that they just haul. But they also get airborne, and they have gone into crowds before. And so there was, I think, a couple of people were killed in El Paso earlier this year.
Sorry, Mary.
Yeah. No, but I mean, it's just.
Sorry.
But these are the things that you have to think
aircraft.
about.
Oh, yeah,
so.
it's like this risk management part is huge. Yeah, it is huge.
So especially with inexperienced drivers.
That's what I worry about. If I were to do that, I'd be an inexperienced driver.
The one thing I will say though that is really fun to see, and it's amazing, is that sometimes you'll see these guys will show up with an exotic.
Yeah.
Now Gene Lehman, who was here yesterday, said, "Don't worry about that, Lewis. You're not going to see a Bugatti or anything like that." But I have seen a Cadillac go down the quarter mile and CTS, and they just are so fast. They will blow a Corvette off the.
Really?
Yeah, the high end Cadillacs are unbelievably fast.
Wow,
So,
I didn't know that.
yeah. So there you go.
So